Good morning and welcome. You're listening to WAAC-FM, your news in the morning. Today is May 1st, 2012, and you're tuning into Scene Change, the show where you can see what the rest of the world is up to. And today's show, can you go the distance? We're talking about long distance running, folks, and on today's show we have Casey Gebhardt, current EMF student at Towson University, seasoned runner, and adventure seeker. Say hi to the folks, Casey.
Hello.
Awesome. Are you excited to be here today?
Oh, definitely. Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime. Thanks for coming in. Listeners, if you have any burning questions about long distance running or anything else you might have, you can call in the 410-555-5555. That number is 410-555-5555. Or you can hit us up on our Twitter at Scene Change on Twitter. That's the @ Scene Change on Twitter. So Casey, let's get into some questions. So what made you want to start running?
Really stress relief. Freshman year at Towson, decided I definitely needed a stress reliever. So I started running and then figured out I loved it and kept adding more and more distance.
Why do you love it?
Because it's time when I'm not working and not doing schoolwork and I can just clear my mind. And running outside on a nice day is like the best feeling in the world. Clears your mind and puts you in a good mood. So
would you consider running more of a hobby than anything, or, you know?
Sure, I consider it an addiction, really.
An addiction.
But it's probably the best addiction you can have.
All right. How often would you think you'd run in a week?
How often? I run probably at least 5 days a week, but how far?
How far do you run?
Some days it's like 2 miles, some days it's like 15 miles, so probably run like 20 miles a week, 15 miles a week.
Because I don't consider myself a big runner. I'll try to run like 1 or 2 times a week, and I'm going maybe a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles is pushing it, and after that I'm kind of turning around and I'm like hacking my guts out.
Yeah, that's a warm-up for me. 1, 2, 3 miles, I don't even consider that a workout.
I mean, I'm not lazy, but I mean, I guess in your books you'd be like, yeah, you're lazy. You're that guy passing you on the road, you know?
Like I said, I'm obsessed. I hate the days when I can't run, and usually if I'm leading up to a big run, I have to like not run the 2 days before or something, and I hate those 2 days of not running. So
since, you know, you're only working and running, do you have any time for any running events, or you participate in any running events?
Yeah, I did 2 half marathons last year. I'm doing Towson's half marathon this Sunday. I'll be doing a full marathon in October. I'm also doing like obstacle course races, so 5K obstacle course, then a 15K obstacle course, then a 12-mile obstacle course throughout the summer.
And what are these obstacle courses that you're getting into? Tell us some more about that. Like,
the first one I'm doing is Warrior Dash, which is in May 19th. Oh wow, that's like 3 weeks away. So that's just a 5K obstacle course where I really don't know the obstacles. I imagine mud pits, water, stuff like that. I know the 12-miler I'm doing in September is called Tough Mudder, and that one
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I know that like the end obstacle is running through, I think, electrical wires or something. Oh. I know you have to go under barbed wire, through icy water, climb up hills, you know, lug logs around, crazy stuff. So I have to actually work on strength and not just running. And
how big are you, so we can give the listeners a little idea? Not big. I mean, how fit are you? Like
how fit am I? Yeah. Like upper body strength? I need to work on that.
All right, listeners. She's a scrawny little college girl, right? Can you imagine her carrying logs around? Probably not.
I'm working on it.
I can see some of these bigger guys putting them on her on their shoulder and making them go up the hill.
And that's why I'm on a team for all of these events. And I'm pretty sure I'm on a team of all guys for every event. So I can run, they can carry me over obstacles, something like that. You know, it'll work out.
If anybody's seen Hangover, sounds like she's got her own wolf pack. So what does it take to compete in these running events?
I think endurance and motivation and money.
Money.
They cost. It sucks.
How much do they usually run?
About $100. Oh. Towson's half marathon is the cheapest because it's only $25, but everything else is like $100 minimum, really.
Oh, wow. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break right now. So if you have any questions, you can call in at 410-555-5555. I'm going to try to take a couple questions after the break. only be in the store for a second.
Hey, take your keys and lock my doors. In the past year alone, there have been over 16,000 cars stolen in Maryland.
Oh, sweet. Free wheels.
Hey, that's my car!
This message brought to you by the Maryland State Police, Vehicle Theft Prevention Council, and the Maryland DC Anti-Car Theft Committee.
And we're back on Scene Change, the show where you can see what the rest of the world is up to. I'm Andrew Corbin, your host, back with Casey Gebhardt, long-distance runner, and we're taking questions, and we have a caller on line 12. Caller.
Hi, my name's Brandon, and my question for Casey was, what's the longest distance you've ever run nonstop?
Thanks, Brandon.
Longest distance I ever ran nonstop was 20 miles. And when I finished the 20 miles, I stared at the steps to my house and had no idea how I was going to get up them. I had no idea how I could go from running like I did to all of a sudden reaching my destination and just staring at the steps and not being able to climb them. So, yeah, 20 miles, working up to 26.
Oh my gosh. Typically, how long does that take you?
20 miles took me, I think it was 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure, or 3 hours and 11.
Sounds like some delirium kicked in at that point.
Yeah, I do like an 8 to 9 minute pace. 20 miles, I was probably doing a 9-minute pace on hills. So, yeah.
Real quick, do you have any fond memories of any marathons you've run, or give us like a brief idea?
Baltimore Marathon was probably the most fun that I've ever had running. It's like a huge party. There are like 10,000 people running the half marathon alone, and then there are people on the sidelines just like they're all cheering for you and everything and playing instruments and stuff, and it was really cool. Then when you get to the end, it's like this huge party, free food and everything. Definitely doing that again.
Nice. Very cool. So, how does running help your overall health? I guess you're in a pretty good shape.
Yeah, I'd say I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I could walk endlessly. I can climb steps without losing my breath and stuff. People say running is bad for you, though, on your knees. They say I'll destroy my knees. But, nah, I'm good.
One last question. What's your favorite shoe brand? I'm sure every runner's got their favorite shoe brand, and you look like the type of girl to have their favorite shoe brand. So.
I'm definitely loyal to Nike, but I like Under Armour, and I'm trying to switch over to Under Armour because I really like those. So Nike or Under Armour, I switch between the two.
Do you pick colors and stuff?
No, because it's more so about how the shoe fits than what color it is.
True story. Well, Casey, thank you for coming into our show today. You were fantastic, and hey, good luck with the half marathon this weekend.
Thank you for having me, and
we'll be cheering for you. Well, folks, today at noon we're gonna have Eric Carpenter show. He's gonna be talking about David Fincher's House of Cards that's being filmed in Maryland. So come in and check that out. So, thanks again, Casey. Thank you, callers, for calling in as usual. This is WAAC FM, and I'm Andrew Corbin. Thanks for tuning in to Scene Change.